Yes, 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 indeed, powerful people. This is another episode of Breaking the Machine. I'm your host, Ahmad Deport, alongside my partner, Spank the Bank.
What up, though?
And today we'll be taking another incremental step in shifting the culture. How you doing today, my brother?
I'm doing good, man. I'm trying to just make sure everything is fixed, but I'm good, man. Just tired. I don't even gonna lie today. I'm tired. Very, very tired.
You,
Had a
you,
very
you, you.
productive day.
Is it the work or is it the rest? Is it the lack of good sleep, or is it a little mixture of both, or is it just the hard work?
Little mixture of both. Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. My bedtime. I try to make my bedtime about 9, but I did it for like a week and a half straight. But after that, it's been like 10:30, 11. That's too late for me. I need to be in bed by 9.
I mean, I'm kind of experiencing something similar with the sleep. You know, just getting good quality sleep. I don't even know what it's about. I don't know what the trick to it is or what the method to it is. But I do notice, you know, back in the day when I used to work out before I went to sleep, it helped. Meditating before I went to sleep helped. Just to kind of quiet the mind. Like when the mind hasn't really like rested, you just wake up restless, you know. And I know David used to talk about that a lot. Just about waking up unrested, and I don't really. I think it just has a lot to do with just quieting the mind. But I've definitely had the same effect, just feeling tired and But I don't know. I actually have a lot of energy today, surprisingly. So that feels good though. But what's been up with you, my brother? How's life been for you? It's been a minute since we've done an episode, so I just want to kind of get him an update on what's been going
on. There's been a lot.
Wow.
What has been up? Man, a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so much. I don't know where to start, dog. I ain't gonna lie, that was a good question. I don't even know where to start. I might have to let you go on that one. What you been up to, man?
Bro, what I've honestly been working on is really just working, obviously, sticking to that to the blueprint that I was talking about, the dry erase board, and just being
How's that
consistent.
been going? I've been thinking about you about that. How that's been going?
It's been going good. It's been going good. I can't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. The daily praying and the 1 meal a day, it's been kicking my ass, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been kicking my ass. And it's tough. It's because I have to see the board in order. The board is discipline to me. So if I'm not at my apartment, you know, it's hard for me to remember to do those things, you know, because the board really helps me. You know, seeing those numbers really help me. Seeing them go up and down, seeing them every day. So maybe there should be some way we could put it on our phones or something like that for it to be like a reminder or whatever. But I don't know, if I'm not spending the night in my apartment, then I lose track of it. You know, I lose track of it. And the whole point of it is just for a reminder. It's better if it's like internal and you don't really need it. But for me personally, it helps me just to be able to see it. So, you know, it's been kind of like wishy-washy a little bit, but I have some things that like I'm super consistent on. But those are two things that it's just like it's a battle. It's a battle. But I've been reading, bro. I've been making sure to read as much as possible, and just being on social media less, reading more. Really just reconnecting with music, man. I've been reconnecting with music, just making music. Anything I can do to I would say soothe myself in a better way, man. I know it was one of the last episodes we did. We talking about, you know, being better, vices and judgment and all these different things. And I just had to find different ways to soothe myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just wanted to find better habits. Like back in the day, when I wanted to soothe myself, I would listen to music, and I just had to reconnect with it in a better way. But I also just found that a lot of my bad habits was connected to good habits. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Like I have a lot of good habits that's connected to very bad habits. Like you might like to get work done. You might be a workaholic, but you need to
eat.
You know what I'm saying? You might need to eat before you work. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like that might have been your ritual. Like, dang, before I get this work in, let me eat some, let me eat a fish sandwich before I do that, or let me eat some candy let me eat a candy. That was your routine. Like you a grinder, but you also had another bad habit attached to a good habit. The grinding was attached to a soothing mechanism to begin with. And it's been tough, bro. It's been tough. For me, bro. For me personally, man, because I'm just trying to find better habits of soothing than the previous ones, bro.
No, I hear you, dog.
It's
Like,
tough, bro.
And I think now, since you hearing you talk, like I know, like I've been working on mental toughness. I was reading consistently, man, and then I dropped the ball. Like I ain't read real consistently in like a week or two. It feel like 2 weeks, but I think it's only been a week. The David Goggins book. I'm almost finished with it. But man, now it's just mental toughness. So right now I'm starting this. That's why I want to get up. Oh dang. Can't even see it. But I'm starting a 75-day challenge, right? So these the rules, all right? Every day for 75 days. 1, pick a diet and stick to it. No cheats, no alcohol. 2, read 10 pages of a nonfiction book or a book. So I read 8. I got 2 more pages to read before I go to bed. Drink a gallon of water. Take a process picture. And then do 2 45-minute workouts. 1 must be outside. So I did my first workout. Oh, and if you miss a rule, you got to start over. So I did my first workout. So clearly after this, I got to do my second one. So it's just, just as the books I've been reading and the people I've been listening to, like Andy, I don't know his last name, but like Tim Grover and stuff, it's just, just beating that mind, man. It's getting that mind sharpened and getting that mind strong. Even when you don't feel like doing it, overcoming your emotions, just doing it, I have been taking that approach every day though. Like, especially when I was reading that Goggins book, and I picked it back up today, and I'm just like, dang, why did I start reading this? Because I ain't feel like reading it no more. I got kind of lazy and comfortable.
Talk about overcoming those emotions, man. Tell me about that process, because I know that's something that we both battle with, the ego. Tell me about that battle. Tell me about that battle.
Man, ego be kicking my ass, man, because he got me the other day again on some. Like, in my mind, I'm like, man, I do this, I do that. Who the fuck you talking to? Or, you know what I'm saying? Or why you can't do this certain way? But I gotta go every reality check. You gotta go back and check. I'm like, damn, you gotta be calm. You gotta. I'm very defensive. I'm a defensive person, so I think that's why my ego is always on. Like, I'm defensive because you know what I'm saying, like insecurities for real. Insecurities. Like, I'm defensive because of insecurities, and I still have a lot of them. So that's why the 75 challenge. I'm looking forward to sharpening my mentalness, to sharpen the insecurities that I do have within myself. So, but man, I'm still here, dog. I'm still here today. So, getting that shit done. Like I said, I got to work out after this. I got to do it. I got to finish 2 to 3 more pages, and then I get the X off day 1. So I'm looking forward to really Xing out day 1. Like, I'm really looking forward to it. And it's just like in the gym, man. When I be in the gym, it's a lot of things I don't want to do. I ain't want to go this morning. I did not want to go this morning. I did not. Like, literally, bro. I sat there, was like, bro, I ain't going. I'm about to sleep in. I'm gonna sleep in and just not go today. And I'm like, no, I go. And I went, man. I was drenched in sweat. It was a good workout. I was like, wow, I needed that. But you just gotta overcome. I feel like the actions help you overcome the emotions, because emotion, like I said, is energy. It's motion, so it's moving. So you got to do some type of action to overcome the emotion. So that's how I feel.
And how have you learned to embrace that uncomfortability, that process, that building up process? Because it's a tough process to embrace, especially in today's world where everybody is kind of embracing. We feel like if it's not fun all the time, then it's not meant to be. You know what I'm saying? How do you embrace that process, the ups and the downs? Just the real shit, man. How do you
Bro,
embrace those moments?
Bro, like I talked to my man yesterday. I'm like, bro, I'm a jolly person. Like a lot of little shit don't bother me, and I don't know how to express if it does bother me. But I like being uncomfortable. I like to be the only one uncomfortable. Like, yesterday we wanted to go hoop yesterday. In my mind, I feel like, bro, ain't nobody out working harder than me. You know what I'm saying? So I like being uncomfortable. I like to push everybody's limits. We played 4-on-4 full court. That was tough. Where everybody wanted to play half. No, we playing full. Y'all about to come on my level. Y'all about to get uncomfortable. But I'm only doing that because being uncomfortable makes you great. Like, I'm just reading these books and listening to like people that's successful. Like, now I think about it, like, it was very uncomfortable for you to drive from Flint to Detroit. Very uncomfortable. But when you look back about it, man, them probably was your best moments. That probably was your best moments, man. You probably was driving happy back. You know what I'm saying? Happy there. Like, your emotions was probably all over the place. Like, it's like, dang, you going through this, but it was one of your that's part of the journey. You gotta love that part of the journey. You gotta love that struggle. You gotta love being uncomfortable, because
the pain makes the success more sweeter.
It makes
it that much more sweeter, and it gives you that much more resolve. It also gives you that much more hunger. It gives you that much more surety. You know, if you talk to me, or if you talk to you, and you talk to somebody else who has a podcast, somebody who might have had a studio already set up, somebody who might have already had the money laid out, and then you talk to somebody who got out the mud, it's a different energy that comes with that, because this person is speaking from a place of abundance and I'm speaking from a place of lack. You know what I'm saying? I put two sticks together and I lit it and I created the fire. You the one with the torch. You came with the torch and lit it up. And I get it.
I like how our little come up, bro, because man, we was just on the go with it. And then man, I ain't gonna lie, I still think about the first episode, I was just talking. I was just talking. You know what I'm saying? I didn't ever it would come to how I did. Like, you hear me better now.
Yeah. I mean, I would say, man, you just shooting at anything until you get a target. We didn't have a target yet. But when Courtney came on, he gave us a target. He showed us what we were supposed to be aiming at, what we were supposed to be hitting. And
you just said something powerful too. I just seen a video, a guy named Patrick David, and he said, you want to say yes to everything, because one day you're going to have to say no. But right now, say yes to everything.
Wow.
But I believe that, because I go back to you, but I could have said no when you came to me. I could have said no to Jovan's Lounge. You know what I'm saying? Like when they wanted me to host, bro, I didn't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm literally at Jovan, bro. All right, being uncomfortable.
I was proud of you for doing that too, by the way, man. I love those days, man.
Yeah, like I'm going to be a cold businessman, bro. I know I am. You know what I'm saying? I took a lot of falls, or I just did a lot of stuff that I didn't know I was doing. But I just remember being uncomfortable, not knowing what to do. Like, man, it wasn't nobody coming. Then I just hit up my man's like, bro, how do I get people in the club? You know what I'm saying? How do I get people in here? He told me an idea, and I did it for a couple weeks. I did, Detroit Kings of Comedy. And we did a Detroit Kings of Comedy brunch, brunch style. And it just worked, man. I just feel like, man, I feel good talking about this stuff right now, because, man, God is good, man. God is beautiful. Like, believe in yourself. Like, sometimes you might quit and give up, but don't pick it up and try it again, or try something else. Like, just find like what you miss. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what I missed that time. Now I know the next time I do it, it's gonna be way much better. Just with the podcast situation, I know what I missed this time, what I didn't do right this episode. So next episode or next whatever is gonna be better. Like it's just, man, I'm just happy right now. Like I'm happy to struggle, bro. I'm happy to get better. I'm happy to fail. I'm happy to be wrong. Like I'm just happy. I'm happy to live. Like I'm happy to just be living, dog. Like I'm learning myself every day. Like I'm trying. Like man, it happens. Everything. It's not gold and glitter. Like this. It's ugly. It's dirty. It's nasty. Like man, the realest thing I heard, man, from Tim Grover was what it look like when a new day start. All right, yeah. What it look like when a new day start. When a new day start, like tomorrow, what is it? Is it dark or is it light outside when tomorrow start?
It's dark.
It's dark. So the world already letting you know at midnight it's dark. So that's the darkest. That's the dark hour. Then it coming to light. Look, and then it's dark for a long time. It's dark for about the new day. It's dark for a while. That new day dark for a long time. For a long time. And then the light comes. And listen, you only get light for a little bit. That's the crazy part. Then it go back to darkness. And then you got a season in the summer. Okay, the light gonna shine a little longer. You know what I'm saying? Then it goes back. Then it goes back. The light gonna shine a little less. You know what I'm saying? But it's dark. But it don't matter. You gotta push through. Push through. And bro, this shit is beautiful, dog. It's like it's beautiful. Like I'm really going into this challenge. Like, man, I'm coming out a new man, bro. Mentally though. You know what I'm saying? Like mentally, like just sharpening myself mentally, bro. Not being afraid. Just saying, excuse my language, fuck niggas, fuck shit. Like, I ain't saying fuck niggas, but fuck you. That's the attitude. Fuck you. But it's not saying like fuck you or fuck a person. It's fuck you what you think about me. Fuck how you see me. Fuck how you view me. I'm me. I'm working on me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm working on me and I'm striving towards me. You're not gonna stop me. You're not about to try to make me feel uncomfortable. I'm already uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, this is me. So that's just how I've been feeling, man. So that's kind
right.
of
It's a different energy, man. You can't be afraid to get ugly. You can't be afraid to get gritty. You can't be afraid to get in the mud, get that grease on you. That's really what life is about. You know, when I used to play basketball, man, all the other dudes, they used to be trying to look cute. They trying to be Stephen Curry, trying to be pretty. As I wanted to be a dog. You know, I wanted to be like Draymond. I had to clap my hands. If anybody ever see me play ball, that's how I play ball. Like I'm Dennis Rodman. I do the dirty work. Like I'm really gritty with it because I couldn't pull it off. I didn't have the finesse. But I tell you what I will do. I will get up in your ass. Like I will show you like, hey man, you might be the best player in the gym, but I'm gonna make you work. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make you put up 50. And you gonna feel like you just put up 50. You ain't about to get no light 50 on me. That 50 gonna be heavy. You gonna put a heavy 50 on me. If you get 50, I'm gonna make sure it's heavy on you. Like that's the energy and that's the effort that I always put in. If you gonna win, I'm gonna make sure you felt like, hey, Dad, I had to fight for this win. Like I always felt. So when we talking about podcasts, when we talking about showing up, you can't be afraid to crash out. When I went to Atlanta, I crashed out, man. I thought it was about to be sweet. I thought I was about to be coming there and the carpet was going to be laid out and everything, but it was real, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm living in Airbnbs. I'm eating. I'm some days I don't have nothing to eat. Like, man, I'm serious. Like, this is real. This ain't no TV show. This ain't this. Like, money doesn't come from trees like this. Some days you can't eat. Some days and you have to suck it up. My car got repoed. Did I talk about that on the show? I don't know if I did. My car got repoed. And it wasn't even my fault, but that's a long story. My car got repoed, man. I had to take Ubers to work, Ubers that I couldn't even afford, maxing out my credit, doing these different things. But that's a part of the journey, man. Can't nobody shame me for getting it out the mud. Can't nobody shame me because it's a different grit that I come with it. You just talking about me driving to the studio an hour, 30 minutes there and an hour, 30 minutes back for each episode. They don't know that. Like I put in work for this. That's why when somebody else tell me about IP or tell me about money, tell me about you can't tell me shit. Because we used to come in there, we paying for the studio time myself. I'm driving an hour, 30 minutes there, hour, 30 minutes back, creating the merch, building the website, text lists, booking the epic. We ain't got no crew for marketing. We ain't got no PR. We gorilla with the shit. You know what I'm saying? If you bring on a guest, you hitting up the guest. But we do it like professionals. We do it surgically. You know what I'm saying? We not just doing it like this, blowing up somebody's social media. We do it surgically. We go through a manager. We go through this, and we do. And then it got to a certain point. We didn't have to do that. People reaching out to us. Hey, can we come on the show? The DM still filled with people trying to come on the show to this day. You know what I'm saying? And it's a beautiful thing to see. But when you put in the work, you can puff your chest out a little bit more. I'm humble with it, but it's just like, can't nobody stun on me. Even when I was working for this company in Atlanta, I was working for this company in Atlanta, this streaming service, and they wanted me to do a show and different things. They were speaking to me, and we had this conversation plenty of times. He was like, "Hey man, you gotta kind of turn up. Like they don't really know who he is, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just the way that they was." And I was telling them, like, you can't fool me with money. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people was like, "Hey man, you need to change the format of your podcast to the Vlad format. Clip it up and put it out in clips for the clickbait and blah blah." I said, "This is not clickbait. It's a different energy and a different respect that your listeners have when they have to listen to an hour-long episode and they have to find the gems in it. It's a different appreciation. It's all psychological." I'm trying to be in that ilk of the Lex Friedmans. I'm trying to be in that ilk of the Joe Rogans, the Joe Buttons. I'm trying to be in that ilk. The ilk of people who really get healing, who really get information and really have a sense of solace about the stuff that we put out. I'm not trying to put out stuff for money. I ain't trying to make no money. You know what I'm saying? And it felt good to have you have my back. And I just want to say that and take a pause here and just say, man, I appreciate you for just having my back, man, especially lately, man. And just always have my back in general, bro. I don't even want to say lately. Always have my back in general, bro.
Like I told you, man, you had mine, man. When I wasn't stepping up to the plate and I didn't communicate right, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I thought I'm learning a lot about myself, all right? And that shit is ugly. You know what I'm saying? It's ugly. And man, I thank you because I've been terrible. I was terrible at times, man. My behavior was terrible. I was terrible. I'm a big fucking baby, you know. So I appreciate you, man.
No, I really want to say that, man. I really appreciate you, man, because each person has to play a part at a different part in time, man. And you really just, I really just appreciate you, man, because I haven't been as consistent as I wanted to be on the show, and different things happening that I can't make the show. And for you just to be like, "Hey man, it's all good. Like I got you, man. Whatever you need, I got your back. You had my back, I got your back, man. It's all good. I understand."
Yeah, it's
I'm
building.
like, damn. Yeah.
I mean, it's building, and like I said, you was there when I was at my lowest. Man, my lowest, man. I look at some episodes like, God damn, I went that fucking deep. But I was so much at my lowest, man. Man, that shit is. Got dreads in my head. I was going through a transit.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. You let me come on there and be me. I mean, oh my God, bro. Like, this is a good reflect. Because y'all got to go back and watch a lot of. I think our listeners need to go back and watch those episodes. Because it happened so fast. Really go back and watch how vulnerable we were. Like, this for the listeners. Go back and watch how vulnerable we were. Really listen. Like, that shit is crazy, bro. I couldn't believe I was talking about a conversation about me and my mom's. Like the uncomfortable conversation, like and it still be uncomfortable, but it's like, damn, bro, I really poured that out like that. Like I wouldn't be able to do that if you was there. You know what I'm saying? You really make it much easier for me to speak like those type of thoughts or feelings. And to the world though. That's some hard shit, but you come as an open book, so I continue. You know, I just come punch in. You know, even though I know the world's listening, it still feel like a safe conversation.
And it's crazy that you say that, bro, because it felt the same way for me, and that's why a lot of people, man, you know, they didn't understand our dynamic. But I was saying I needed to link up with somebody who was just as crazy as me, because crazy people get shit done. And also we don't think about all the other shit. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
A lot. You know what I'm saying? Like me and you, we excited for the little
yeah,
things. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Just our excitement after we did the Will I Am interview a few weeks ago. Like, you know what I'm
right.
saying? That's almost about to hit 1,000 views on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? We've been past a couple thousand listens on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. That episode is doing incredible, especially on the audio space. And it's just like that's what it's about, bro. That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people they want to get this big name, they want to get that big name. When you get to a certain level, and that's why I be telling you, we had to have a conversation and just reconnect. Cause I'm like, bro, it's not about that. A lot of people they chase the name. We can't chase the name. We on a different level with this shit. Like it's levels to it, and the things that we're gonna touch and the people that we're gonna touch and the people we're gonna reach. It's some next level shit. Like, bro, we not done with the college tour. We not done with doing the things that we had planned out, like the 5K and the book club, and like, bro, we not done. We just getting started, bro.
We just getting started, and that's so crazy because we started with 2021.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to our second year. Like that first, it takes a minute for a business. So it takes about 3 years for a business to really get going. And
No, I think this is our third year, bro. If I'm not mistaken, this is season 3.
yeah, but I'm talking about year wise.
Yeah.
It's our second year.
Mm-hmm.
Cause we started at the top of 2021,
Yeah.
and then that make January a full year. It's going. It's so 2024 will be our third year.
Okay.
I believe so.
No, I think you're absolutely right. I think you're right.
Yeah. But yeah, it's always a roll up roll in the beginning, man. It's always tough. Like I did think we were about to be on big stages, movie stars. Like I ain't gonna. I was looking at it like looking at me as a movie star. Like we about to get Will Smith, Jay-Z, all man. Shit, nigga, I gotta still put the work in.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is, we are, bro.
Yeah,
We
we are.
are. We
But
are.
I was like, man, it'd be like a whole bunch of guests used to come on. Like even David, I'm like, yo, we got him on, this on, it's. But I realized that shit, people still ain't noticing you. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a while till they really notice. Like, hold on, damn, Break the Machine was doing this for how long? All these years how the hell they doing all this? Like, man,
And you know
man,
the funny thing is they do notice. They do see. A lot of people do see, they do notice. But
yeah, they do.
it's not about what they see, it's about what they feel. You know, a lot of people feel us and they never seen us. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
a
that'd
lot
be
of
crazy.
people hearing the messages that we put out and they don't even know who we are as people. We got millions of views on social media, thousands of listens on the audio platforms. People might have never seen our face or recognized our face after they seen a clip that got millions of views. And, it just might have touched them in a way and then they kept it pushing. A lot of people feel your spirit, even though they might not be able to see you. They might not be able to see the vessel. And our worth is so wrapped up with being seen when being felt is enough, bro. Being
And
felt is enough.
I feel like that's detrimental to our society of new entrepreneurs. I feel like all of them just want to be seen. Like shit, even me at times I go through that phase. Like I want to be seen and stuff like that, but nah.
No, I feel you,
Attention,
bro.
attention is one hell of a drug.
It is one hell of a drug, man.
I think attention worse than crack, weed, liquor. I think attention is probably the worst. Man, attention is woo. Look what we're doing right now in the world in society for attention. Look what we are doing. Like I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I look at because I used to make skit videos and stuff like that, but that's kind of made me back off of it a little bit because it's like I'm hoopy doopy. Look at me, I'm hoopy. I'm a Carlton. Like, well, I ain't trying to make y'all laugh, and man, it's cool, but I don't know. I don't know. I do know. I feel like it got. I ain't gonna say corny after a while, but just like I don't know. It's attention. I don't know. It's just weird. I'm tired of entertaining. Put it like that. Entertaining.
Yeah, playing the court gesture, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You gotta become the king now. It's cool to be,
yeah.
entertainment for a minute, but that's
Time to take that
honestly,
throne.
yeah, I feel like a lot of people, I don't want to speak for everybody, but a lot of people try to entertain people when they're not ready to step into the uncomfortability. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? We want to feel the silence with laughter instead of standing or sitting in the uncomfortability of of the silence. You know what I'm saying? And the silence is powerful. You know what I'm saying? Silence is powerful in business. Silence is powerful in conversation. Silence is powerful in relationships. Silence is powerful in life. If you can sit in the silence and be comfortable with that, you know what I'm saying? Somebody who can really sit in that uncomfortability, it shows maturity. It shows seriousness. It also shows it shows something that is rooted in something deeper, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times we trick ourselves out of opportunities because we speak up too quick instead of just being quiet. You know what I'm saying? You ever spoke on something too quickly, or you was about to say something but you didn't say it, and then somebody explained the answer or said something, and it's like, dang, I'm glad I didn't say nothing. You know what I'm
Man,
saying? Something,
I feel
you
like I
know.
do that too much on the show. I do that too much on the show. That's why it'd be like, I ain't got to speak today. Cool, because I don't want to speak too goddamn fast. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just watching Skip and Shannon Sharp on the John Morant situation. And I'm just like, bro, do they get tired of talking? Because they not always right. They really truly believe like they are right, especially Shannon. I like Shannon Sharp though. I do like him, but it just, I don't know. I get that they feel like they always right on that
So what do
show.
you think about this situation? What do you think about the situation? John Morant, for those who didn't know, got into some trouble recently for being on Instagram Live, and he was seen on the Instagram Live allegedly waving around a gun. I think he fessed up to it or something like that, waving around a gun on Instagram. And for those who don't know who John Morant is, he's a NBA superstar in the National Basketball Association. A lot of people have coined him as the next Kobe Bryant. I don't know if
What?
many agree with. They've compared his start, his meteoric rise, to that of a Kobe Bryant. His game, the electric, the
I heard D Rose, not no Kobe.
I heard Kobe Bryant, but I'm not saying that I think he's Kobe. I'm not saying I think he's Kobe, but they're just comparing his athleticism to that of a Kobe. You know, his hunger to that of a Kobe. But I don't think he's a Kobe. But he's a young phenom. He has a lot of promise. He's on a big contract with the Memphis Grizzlies, and he's been getting into a lot of trouble lately. Allegedly fighting people and just getting into a lot of different instances outside of the court and off the court rather. And the latest instance was him being on Instagram Live waving this gun, and now he's been suspended for 2 games. Some people saying he's going to be suspended for long.
I mean, that doesn't even mean that. I hate when people say that. Like, you got millions of dollars, why would you do that? Like, if you had $1,000,000, what would you do? Something stupid too. You know what I'm saying? You probably do something stupid too. It probably wouldn't be that. Man. I just feel like, I think what John Morant, 21, 22, like, man, I was fighting doing all that wild stuff at 21, 22. But 19, 18, well, I just didn't put on social media. That's all. It just didn't get caught. I just feel like he just young and turned. Like, you young, bro. I'm playing basketball. I'm one of the coldest basketball players in the league. I got swag. I got the women. I got the bread. What? What? I come from the gutter. What? What? I got this big old house. What? What can you? I ain't gonna say what can you tell me, but I'm living. I'm young. I'm turned. Nah, I would never. I can't even say I would never. But he on the internet with the gun, posting. I mean, he just young and turned right now. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think it hit him like right now. Like, yeah, he apologized. Man, that junk ain't gonna hit him till like years down the line. Like, damn, I did that. It don't hit you right then and there when you first get in trouble. I'm telling you, it do not. I got in trouble a lot of times. A lot of that stuff don't hit till years down the line. Like, damn, I did that. You know what I'm saying? Well, I just feel like he young and turned, man. And
You know, I do agree with Jalen Rose's take on the whole
oh
situation.
yeah. I do agree with Jalen. Jalen was the best one to just because Jalen was young and turned. He's from an inner
you
city.
know,
He's
just speaking about what coming from that inner city, and making it big and making all that money, what that comes with, you know, the mental state that these athletes is in, and I respect him being able to relate and just not bash him or judge him for the stuff that he's going through, but to give him some grace. I think everybody could use some grace in this time, man. But on the flip side, I also see the perspective of some, because it does get to a point where it begs the question, how many blessings do you need to be bestowed before you acknowledge that you're blessed? You know what I'm saying? Like, we can bear the identity of being oppressed. We can bear the identity of being without or not being exposed to certain things. But now the world is at your hand, and it isn't your fault for not being able to grow. You know what I'm saying, or not being able to take that in and expand your mindset. But at the end of the day, like, to treat somebody who's not blessed that way like somebody who is blessed that way does a disservice for us young brothers who don't have that and still have to carry ourselves a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? It's brothers that come from the trenches that work at a bank that have to carry themselves a certain type of way. It's brothers from the trenches who in college that have to carry themselves a certain type of way so they don't get suspended from school. It's brothers that come from a certain lifestyle that now are in other professions, you know what I'm saying? And they have to carry themselves a certain type of way. But everybody deserves grace at the end of the day. But I'm just saying, like, bro, you blessed on another type of level. You blessed to where your blessings can bless other people. Like, I honestly think it was just, and I know a lot of people blaming the circle, and Jalen kind of deciphered that and saying, you know, you really can't blame the family and different things like that. But I just think you got you got to have people who really looking out for you when you're in those type of situations, man. You got to have people who really looking out for you. And that was my take on it. I just feel like, you know, he needs people to look out for him. You know what I'm saying? And you just got to have those people around you who just don't care about the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's funny because I think about that sometimes when I think about Big Sean. You know what I'm saying? And probably his relationship with Early Mac. I don't know his relationship with Early Mac to the furthest extent, but you know what I'm saying? Just from the outside looking in, I could tell Early Mac probably is like a really grounding friend, you know, for Sean. You know what I'm saying? Just because he comes off very authentic and real. And you got to have real people around you like that who's going to tell you some real shit regardless of who you are to the world. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you still to the homie, you still to your brothers, and you got to have somebody who's willing to check you. And I thought that would be his pops, you know what I'm saying? Because his pops is a very strong figure in his life, but we don't really know the ins and outs of what's going on, man. But you just got to have somebody who's going to check, you know what I'm saying? After the first red flag, you know what I'm saying? It's been so many red flags. It's just like, man, why didn't somebody call an audible on this? Why didn't we call a timeout? You know, we just kept it going. And I think that's the bigger problem. The fact that nobody really called a timeout on what's going on.
Man, I feel like we all got somebody in our circle that does hold us accountable. Majority of us do. It could be your mom, your dad, cousin, one of your friends. You still gonna do what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like I said, sometimes we don't be thinking. Like, all I can say, man, he young and turned, bro. And that's what happens when you young and turned. It's just weak that who said what he did was wrong.
And who said he did what is right? That goes back to like now I'm thinking about like corporate. We gotta remember we're in a colonized country, so-called country. You know what I'm saying? We in a country that has these that gave us these standards saying this is wrong, this is right. But this is not even our culture for real. This is your culture. Y'all want us to be uptight, you know what I'm saying? And not to say the N-word, not to have all these tattoos and this and that, but like that's our culture. You know what I'm saying? Y'all trying to control us, hold us in, but like, no, that's you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just feel like I do know. I just feel like we also have to remember, like when we judging people, when we doing all this stuff, we have to remember the powers that be are evil as hell. Let's remember that. The powers that be, they are not the most upstanding people. Put like that. So we really gotta be careful how we point fingers, including myself. You know, we do need to be judged though. Like I can't say like you do need to be judged. We do need to be held accountable. Well, I mean, I'm to like,
I think being held accountable and being judged can be like, two different things.
But chastise is another thing. I think that's what be going on. Like a lot of people, it's just, man, I ain't gonna lie, people mouths, bro. We it's going crazy right now, bro. People saying all type of things. I mean,
but I do want to say this, just on the concept of young and turnt. I think the idioms that we empower push a certain cultural narrative over generations. Just young and dumb, young and turnt. Why not young and wise? Why not young and informed? You know what I'm saying? Like, why not, young and breaking generational curses? Why not young and getting stuff done? Why not young and young millionaires? Why not
I mean,
rich?
That goes back to like, let's stop looking at ages. You know what I'm saying? Who said 40 and 50 is not young to do all that? Because, man, you in your 20s, bro, you young as hell, bro. You don't know nothing in your 20s. You don't really know anything. Like, we can't be young and wise, but, like, it's just, man, it's a lot, bro. In your 20s, it's a lot. You young, bro. It's youthful. Like, it's like yeah, you can. I mean, because it is people that's young. He did just break a generation curse. He did just break a generational curse. He did.
But
the mentality as a 20-year-old, bro, compare your 20 self to 30-year-old self is gonna be totally different. Like your 20s, it's different. Like you young, you just stupid.
Well, I will say, I feel like we put a section of the world as the dominant perspective for the whole generation, and I don't know if that is the most accurate depiction of it, just because, I know you and me both know of certain ethnicities and certain cultures that raise their children a whole different type of way, and I think it's honestly just
our culture doesn't though. They took our culture. They took our foundation. They took our foundation. They took our foundation. They took the men. They took the men. They took the men. They took the men.
I forgot who I was listening to the other day. I forgot who I was but I was watching the interview, and it was just like, when are we gonna get done with the whole blaming the white man thing? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of old to me, bro. Like, and it's crazy. Like, and it's not saying that I can't acknowledge the systems, but it's just like, bro, we got too much information out here. We killing it. Black excellence is taking over. You know what I'm saying? Michael B. Jordan and just did $100 million at the box office for first week.
He did.
You know what I'm saying? Like, killing it. Like, it's black excellence. We killing it. We killing everybody. Like,
but it's a small percentage of it. Like me and my homeboy talked about the other day. Detroit does not have black excellence. It's a small of it. There's only certain parts of America right now that has it. That's Dallas, Atlanta. Man, hell no. Detroit got back. It's hell no. That's why my goal, bro, is to bring black excellence to Detroit, bro. I really want to build some shit around here. I really like, man. I just had an interview today with some guys from real estate. Like, I'm really trying to like bring back black excellence here. Like, I'm in the school every day, bro. These little niggas don't know what black excellence is. I try to give it to them. I try to give it to them. That shit is not up here, but it's always been down south. I had a student that's from Atlanta. He come up here, and bro, he's a sweetheart for real. But he has to be this big tough guy because Detroit, that's all they know. They don't know how to be friendly. They don't know how to be friendly and be cool and be kids. But he does. You know, he from the South. You know what I'm saying? South manners are way different than North manners. So it's a lot of black excellence in certain areas, but I'm gonna say we're up here where I'm from, and somebody can say, "No, you tripping?" It's a little bit black excellence here, but man, Detroit is a competition city. That's just what I get. That's just how I feel. That's what I see.
No, I feel you, bro. I definitely feel that. I just think that it's all a part of a larger plot, you know, just to make us view ourselves a certain type of way when, you know, like I just feel like we bigger than the oppressive systems, bro. We bigger than the oppressive systems. And yeah, it's gonna take time, but I just feel like we gotta hold ourselves to a certain standard, man.
I
We
mean,
gotta
yeah,
hold
we does.
ourselves to a certain standard.
It comes, man. Start with the men, bro. The reason why
It
them other,
does. It does.
the reason why these other ethnicities, if I said the word right, are thriving, not even doing well. They are thriving because they have men in their establishments. Strong leaders, strong men in their establishments. You look at all these gas stations. Yeah, I don't want to say Arabs. It's all young men in there that's following the men from above them. You know what I'm saying, bro? They got men, bro. They understand man how strong man is in this world, how much strong the man is in the family. You gotta kind of blame the oppressors on that shit because they took that shit from us. They made that shit look crazy. They took that shit from us, but
No. And
they took our women. They took our women, bro. They took our women. That's just real. I hate to say, because I'm not blaming them, but I'm just being real with it. Like, bro, y'all took our women. Y'all preyed on our fucking women.
Wow.
Like, this pay attention to history. Like, that's why I hate when I be hating other shit because I really understand my culture, bro. Y'all preyed on our fucking women. Y'all still are. Y'all got these hoes out here shaking ass, sucking dick, all this type of shit, all this type of crazy ass shit, bro. They fucking our women up. And I gotta say it because it's real, bro. They fucking our women up mentally, bro. They fucking them up. Why would I want a bitch that's out here sucking everybody dick? Why would I want to marry this bitch? And I ain't trying to say it like that, but it has to be told, bro. It has to be told. And women be like, I don't want you. You've been ran through. How can I use you?
Damn.
But I'm a bad bitch. I'm a bad bitch. No, nobody wants you. You ran through it. I'm straight. Like this shit that niggas talk about, like, bro, no, they preyed on our women, bro. Like for real, like that shit ain't cool, bro. That shit not cool. Like, and we just accepting this shit. You know, like, damn, bro, I ain't mean to go like this tonight, but it's just, like, that's why I try to watch what I listen to. Sometimes I be listening to this nigga shit, but it be like, damn, fuck, bro, fuck bitches, get money, they catch feelings, they get ugly.
I think you just on a different vibration, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
You're a parent now. You know what I'm saying? You're a girl dad now. And your eyes is woke now. You know, your eyes is open now. You know, and you just on a different vibration.
I ain't gonna lie. That ain't had nothing to do with my daughter though. That's just me being a man out here. Like,
damn,
what's out here? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's like, damn, Arrow, every bitch wanna. Young Miami talking about I can't be with a nigga if he ain't cheat. He faithful. Like, god damn, it's a lot of niggas out here that don't cheat. Stop going for street niggas. It be that fucking simple. It really be that simple. Stop going for street niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's some good, faithful men out here. It's a lot of them. I know them. But y'all look at him like he lame or he don't do this. He don't drink. He don't smoke. He do goddamn discipline for you. That's why you can't fucking deal with him. And it's not your fault. You know what I'm saying? That you didn't have that type of structure or that type of meaning. But like, it's just, man, as a culture, bro, we got to get that shit in line ASAP. because these other cultures are thriving because they know their roles. Bro, I study their ass, I see their ass. That should be making me mad, but I can't get mad because they know their roles. They know their roles. You know what I'm saying? Like another ethnicity. I was at the chiropractor last week. I'm really like strong about my people now. He was like, I asked a brother, a black man came in there, nice, sharp, had some jeans on, some nice casual shoes on. I said, man, hey man, where you get them shoes from? Like, from North's Rap. But the other ethnicity brother, like, oh, he stole them. He stole them. And I said, oh no, we don't want to talk about thieves around here. We know who the real thieves is. You feel me?
Damn.
I'm coming like that. I'm coming like that because what the fuck you want to do, nigga? I'm a warrior. What you gonna do with your bitch ass? I can't believe I'm talking like this today. But it's just that warrior and that God in me right now. I ain't gonna. It's just I'm just fighting for my people, man. I gotta really fight for my people. Like I'm an educator, bro. I see things that people don't see on the daily. Like the shit is like we behind, and it takes us men, bro, us men to really get our shit together because we gotta be fathers for these other kids. That's why I love what Jason Wilson is doing. He's being a father to a lot of these other fatherless kids, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta really, black men has to stand up, bro. It's on us, bro. I'm trying my best, bro, and I'm fighting it. I'm trying my best, like even be like good to loved ones around me, my mother, my brothers and sisters, and my girl, my daughter. Like I'm trying at my best, you feel me, to be the best version. Cause bro, it's on us, bro. It's on us to be strong black men, bro, to get our society together. Cause if we don't, oh my God. Oh my God. So like we gotta man up, bro. We gotta stop bending over, being simps and shit. If we change, then our women change. You know what I'm saying? We gotta change though. We in love with ourselves. That pleasure. That's what I mean. That younger turn. What I mean by that younger turn, that pleasure, all that women, that sex, that jewelry, that pleasure. It ain't nothing like that pleasure, boy. That pleasure. Now that pleasure got you fat, overweight. How you gonna go to battle? Now you 50 and 60, our black men is dying off. Wonder why we ain't got no old granddaddies no more. Cause we loving that pleasure. We eating that coney. You know what I'm saying? We eating that coney every time we leave the club. I was one of them. Go to the club. After the club, I'm going to coney. And that shit trash. But we embrace that shit though. But that shit trash, bro. I'm done being on that stupid ignorant shit, dog. Let's get it together, bro. Let's get it together. And I feel like just because of what I see every day, bro. It's like I'm fighting. Like, I know I can't help all y'all. I know I can't change all y'all, but I'm fighting for y'all. It's like, y'all don't get it. Little girls got attitude fast already. Got nails and shit. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is they doing? Moving a little too fast. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it. Like, y'all don't get it. Like, y'all growing up too fast. Y'all need to be in a child's place. But you know what? They people that understand. Like, a lot of these children raising themselves, man. And moms and them they working at night. You know what I'm saying? So the kids be up playing the game, doing whatever, seeing whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that's why we gotta keep the household together, bro. We gotta keep that mom and dad together. We gotta keep that village together. Cause if we don't, man, it ain't looking too good. Cause God ain't coming to save us. We gotta save ourselves. Like, it's on us to change, bro. It's on us to bring the change. Like, God gave you the message. God gave you the Bible. God told you what to do. You gotta do that shit. We gotta change, bro. We gotta change. He ain't gonna magically just do it. We gotta really put in the work and do it. God ain't just gonna magically get me a goddamn six pack. I gotta freaking do it. You know what I'm saying? But damn, man, I ain't gonna lie, I can rant for days. I ain't trying.
No, I love it, bro. I love it. Gotta put in the work. And I think that's an excellent space to leave off this episode, man. Just gotta put in the work, bro, and pick up that mantle. But it definitely takes a lot of reflection and when individuals are ready to pick up that mantle, you know what I'm saying, and exit that matrix, exit that cycle, and get on that path, that journey, which is a very uncomfortable journey, by the way, but it reaps the most benefits. Killing your ego is very difficult, but it reaps the most benefits. Let me repeat that. Killing your ego is difficult as fuck.
It is. I'm still
but
learning on that.
It reaps so many benefits.
I'm trying to kill my ego.
Stick in the battle, man. If you sticking to that diet, stick to that diet. If you're working on the diet, stick to that diet. If you're working on drinking that water, stick to drinking that water. If you're working on loving your woman better, loving your man better, stick to that. You know what I'm saying? If you're working on reading more, watching TV less, stick to that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Lean into that uncomfortability. Become a superior person. They talk about superior man. Become a superior man or a superior woman. Lean into the battle. That's what makes you superior. Your ability to lean into things that are uncomfortable and make you better. And we appreciate you for rocking with us, man. I appreciate you, my brother, for doing this with me, man, and just let me get some things off my chest, man.
It's it, man. I ain't sharp on iron, man. I just appreciate you being an educated brother, bro. Like you, it's crazy how God let me lead you when I was really trying to find knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And I just found the knowledge brother I can talk. Cause now I be thinking about, bro, I be calling you talking about all type of shit. But it's good that I can be free to really be knowledgeable with you. And a lot of things I know you might not agree with, but you let me speak it and let me think about it. Like, but I ain't sharp on iron, man. I ain't gonna lie, I just let a lot out. But it feel good, man. I feel like I spoke the truth. I don't feel like I lied about anything I said. It might not come off the way I wanted to come off, but I feel like I told the truth. That's just how I feel.
Using your spirit. And you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to set you up. I'm trying to be pimping to your Jordan, man. You know, pimping to your Jordan, bro, and just let you drop 50 today, man. And you did that. You put up the 50, man. You went down the middle. You had to turn out, and you did it down the middle, man.
Bro, hey, man, you don't even know what's crazy. I was hoping that you canceled. I didn't want to do it today. I was tired, bro. I ain't gonna lie, dog. I'm tired, bro. I don't feel like talking. I don't feel like doing this. I'm thinking about I gotta go work out, but hey, gotta get, bro. We uncomfortable. I was just uncomfortable. I was uncomfortable saying all that, man. But hey, man, it's part of the journey. It's beautiful.
Part of the journey, man.
It's beautiful.
We appreciate y'all for rocking with us and being a part of this journey with us, man. And if you haven't already, man, send us some questions, DM us some questions on Instagram at BR The Machine. If you'd like us to get to them on the next episode, man, we are promoting and moving in consistency. We're promoting and moving in positivity and love. We appreciate y'all for bearing with us, man. But I'm letting you know it's going to be great sustenance that comes from this. Me and Spank have been talking many a nights just about how we can take it to the next level and the different things that we can do. And I'm telling you that what we building is not microwave. And I know this is in the oven right now, and a lot of us is a little anxious, and we going back and forth when we doing it. But I'm telling you, when this is done baking, what Kwame Brown be saying? This is mama's cooking. This is gonna be mama's cooking right here. This gonna be that soul food right here. We cooking you that soul food right here. And ain't that microwave shit. This ain't that Betty Crocker shit. This that real shit. This that Patti LaBelle shit. This that Anita Baker shit. This that real shit. This is Breaking the Machine. This is Prime Time with Matt Lauer. No, but this is Breaking the Machine. This is the breaking point. This is my point. Spank the Bank. Appreciate y'all tuning in. See you in the next one. And that's a wrap. You dig?